Well guys, 2.0 is out. The new Inazuma quest line is out. So you know what we gotta do. Completely ignore it and play Tartaglia Story Quest.
Tartaglia, lover of Snezhnaya Queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Tartaglia, Snezhnayan's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why's that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin guard presence in this area. Even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity, Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
Oh, the Millilith. Always so inefficient. It reminds me of a certain group of knights over in Mondstadt.
Sorry? Did you say something?
Nothing.
Was that supposed to be your impression of Master Diluc talking about the Knights of Favonius?
Paimon gets it.
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Is there any way I can help?
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Not to brag, but I could beat 10 of you in a fight. We did literally do that in the Archon story quest. But, let's pick that just for the memes.
The self-confidence of young people is an extraordinary thing. Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting. We'll take the case.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. On behalf of the Millilith, I salute you, traveler. You have my gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
The Millilith thanks us, huh? Yeah, please just ignore the fact that I may have killed some of you guys back in the Archon quest line.
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about.
Alright.
And here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there! Jumpy, jumpy, go! Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
Alright.
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
Yes, it's a powered down ruin guard.
Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard? Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call them that?
Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff.
You have a brother who sells ruin guards?
Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Paimon's not a toy, neither are ruin guards. Limited edition, jealous much? Let's go with the meme option. She's no longer emergency food, guys. She's now a limited edition toy.
Hey, just 'cause you get to play with Paimon all the time does not mean that Paimon's a toy.
Would you rather be a toy over being emergency food, though? I think you would.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
Okay.
I'm just trying to help.
I think you lost him, my guy.
I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Yeah, for someone like that, it must be pure suffering, right?
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again!
What's your name, kid? I don't want to call you question mark forever.
My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him.
Okay, interesting.
You came all the way from Snezhnaya?
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
So much more. Holy crap.
My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser.
Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys.
I will gladly take it and give it to your brother when we find him. I'm actually pretty short on Mora, so let's pick the degenerate option here.
Yay! Thanks, nice lady. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Wow, that one nursery rhyme kinda says all you need to know about Snezhnayan culture. Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
Somewhere with close connections to Snezhnaya. Northland Bank? I mean, someone who's in Liyue and who is also rich. I think the bank would be a good start.
Great idea. All right, off we go.
All right! Finally, now I get to see my brother!
Time to go.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you...
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here?
Yay, my brother! I found you!
I don't think it was that much of a surprise considering whose quest we're playing, but yeah.
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser! My goodness! What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice lady to help me come look for you.
Man, I really feel bad for that mill soldier. What did he do to deserve this? What did he do to deserve being called a bad guy by some kid over and over? So Tooser is a stowaway. Tooser is Child's brother? And we're not surprised. We're not surprised about that at all.
And also, Tooser is Child's brother?
Oh, you were gonna say it for me, Paimon.
Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
I have no clue what that is supposed to mean.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous.
Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Wow.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think?
Yeah. Minor quibbles. Do you mean that, or are you just keeping up appearances? You've got a lot of nerve. I mean, I don't think you can be hostile to us in front of the children, so...
Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Yeah, we did canonically beat him canonically beat him in the storyline.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
Ready whenever you are. I mean... Yeah, ready whenever you are.
Whoa. You aren't gonna fight now, are you?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
Concern for your family's well-being, that I can at least understand.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me.
In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right?
I think so?
I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side.
That's fair.
The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tusser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Oh boy. This kid is gonna be in for a rude awakening once he realizes, once he's older, that this is all a lie.
Just humor me in front of Tusser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey, slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tusser, duty calls. I'm sure Ms. Nice Lady here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you?
Sure! I really like this lady. And anyway, she made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tusser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
Alright, we'll do it for Tusser.
Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tusser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants.
Alright.
If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
Sounds like we might be going somewhere dangerous. But we'll see where this goes.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while.
So, where are we going to play first?
How about we start with the toy store?
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things?
They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops? I'm sorry, I
want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids can get to know him.
Interesting. You're gonna fly a ruin guard up in the air somehow. I mean, I'm sure it might be possible with the power of Animo. We just gotta give him really big wing gliders or something. Lol.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of reference material.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
He has the money.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible.
You think we should pocket the change?
Your words, not mine. But yes, we're on the same page here. Either way, it's time to talk prices.
Alright. So currently we have 35,000. The current offer is 15,000. Now, if I remember last time, I kind of went a little bit too conservative on it and only offered up to 20% of the rate at a discount, so how does 10,000 sound, Grandma? I don't think you're gonna get a lot of custom design requests anyways, so it's a lot of money regardless.
Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
Somehow I still think that's not gonna be enough.
Why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
What about the pickpockets?
I have a feeling that that was still not quite enough. Like, I feel like we could have saved more over there.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad?
My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil.
Wait, lots and lots of sugar? Bruh. That's not healthy for you, buddy.
Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like One Man Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason Wan Min Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
I don't think you have to go that far, buddy. You can't satisfy everyone, right?
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Now. We'll be eating here after all.
Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal.
Oh my god. Here we go again. We spent 10,034 last time.
Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunya Kiosk.
Okay.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation, right?
Alright. 20, almost 25,000. Come on, 12,000 more just for that, really? Alright, buddy. I think we can strike a deal with half the price. Let's try that. I'm not sure what the price threshold tolerance is for, like, mood and whatever. But, I mean, come on. Your daughter and I are buddies, so... I'm almost certain that this is gonna drop the mood, but we'll see.
Hey now, come on. I can barely cover the cost of the ingredients at that price.
Okay, never mind. I guess we're gonna have to compromise and go with 8,000.
Ah, you folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Thanks, Chef Now.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
Should I save this money?
Ugh. It was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick.
Well, I mean, you could have... We could have just ordered the regular stuff for ourselves and give Tusser what he wants just for him.
I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it.
But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tusser here to try Liyue's specialties? Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tusser?
I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around.
Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor, too.
I think they missed a voice clip there. Is it just me? But anyways, it seems to me that 1/3 the discount of the full price is the price that we should be going for. We tried half and it didn't work. And it made the guy unhappy, so I think the best we can do is 1/3 of the 2/3 of the original price.
Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze?
Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide, but since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tusser get to know the place. This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the 7 nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf,
You know, Paimon, you sound like me if I were to just record myself talking without being able to edit and cut clips. Cause I just stutter on like, yeah, I'm stuttering right now. I'm doing the exact same thing. But you're trying to simplify it for a kid, so that's different. How about a topic kids would be interested in?
Yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tevat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. The harbor goes nom 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 and has a taste of each boat and the cargo it has on board. Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious mora.
Yes, this is all very, Paimon style, alright? Because I really don't have anything better to say. Like, it's just confusion.
Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see.
Wait, Tusser, don't run off! After all that, he wasn't even listening.
Metal hook. Oh, you mean this? Okay, yeah, you mean this.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get.
This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away.
An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook.
Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy names?
My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard.
Are they as big as that anchor?
Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame.
Wow! Using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that! All for some giant toys! But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tusser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy.
But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops. Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
Hey! Quit running off!
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Leo are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to, Tooser?
Maybe 200 times your size?
Actually, that's still pretty small. We could say that. I mean, let's just say that the traveler traveled into a world where there was some incredibly big fish. Like the One Piece world.
Hey! 200 of Paimon would squish you flat, you know?
There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy.
Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan.
So, it does sound like. Sounds like a topic that would interest Xiangling. Yeah, she would love to get a hold of this.
Hey, Miss Nice Lady, let's go over there to see the boats.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy.
I miss my brother.
What? But we were just with him.
Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
Guess we got no choice then.
Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child said that he'd be by the river near Qinshu Pool. Why don't we look for him there?
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Alright. I thought we'd be a little bit more excited. I thought we'd be a little bit more excited about this considering the babysitting session's finally over and we weren't really too thrilled to be doing that, but I guess not. I guess it got fun after a while, so all of a sudden the Traveler and Paimon are kind of disappointed.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh boy, you have no idea who he is, do you?
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Oh no, we're gonna come in at the last minute and stop him.
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always wanted to watch you work.
Well, why, yes, of course. For I am, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
Oh my god. I love it.
So cool.
Huh?
Oh my god. The awkwardness. You know what? I take that back. This is even better than Tartaglia just beating them all up right here and now.
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 600,000 mora, to be paid in full.
Okay, we're still gonna beat them up.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Oh, that is actually a pretty sick burn.
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone! That's what toy selling's all about!
Ah, Tooser. That's actually a pretty nice comment to make in a situation like this.
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 mora paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
Alright then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll be more willing to pay when we're brothers in arms?
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the treasure hoarders? I'm not so sure you could hack it.
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunting.
Tooser's just gonna watch him beat these guys up and think like, my brother's so cool. Look at how strong he is.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then. Show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by someone else.
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink though, or you might miss it.
Alright, so I guess we're not gonna beat them up right away. We're gonna show Tooser just how cool his older brother is, and... you know...
Tooser, so you did come here.
Sure did. Your brother would have been worried sick, little buddy.
Shh, quiet! My brother's giving his speech.
Wait.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like...
Oh god.
like kites and rattle drums.
Well, this is gonna get awkward.
Who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Child?
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
But I don't think the recruits would be in a position to question Tartaglia's authority, because he is a harbinger after all.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield.
Uh-huh.
So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Oh my god. He's gonna be so mad at us when he's done with the speech. He's gonna be so angry. Or so frustrated.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Oh my god. Traveler's there like, please let this be over already. Oh no.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Oh, nice save.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Well, what an honor.
Yeah, there you go. It's going quite well.
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
You guys might look dumb, but you still can't question your superior, you know? So, I think Child's fine here. Alright, and so, we get to play as Tartaglia. As you can tell by the team composition, this is not my first playthrough of this battle. Because it gets embarrassing when I end up, like, being stuck for around 5 minutes because I didn't have any ice to break the Electro guy's hammer attack. And I should probably shut up and play.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind. I must remain calm.
Alright.
Steady as stone.
Let's end this quickly.
One with nature. Time to go.
Alright, let's take out this guy.
This was well done.
Freeze. The wind knows
Wait. I need Tartaglia for the Hydro.
through.
Alright.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows it. Riptide.
My duty at an end.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
Okay, so in the actual canon of this story quest, he just fights all of the recruits all by himself. Because otherwise that would have been a bit embarrassing because, yeah, there's no way Tartaglia can get through the Electro Shield and the Cryo Shield.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all glorious victory for Snezhnaya, for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and for yourself.
Oh, this is the line from the song. This is the line from the parody song. So that's where it came from. Wow, okay. I love it.
Dismissed!
Brother, you are amazing!
Oh, Tooser, what in the world are you doing here?
Didn't you just see him while you were doing the speech? Why are you acting surprised?
There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
That was a good showing, actually.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength.
We're gonna assume that it's a good showing because we're seeing what the Traveler sees, not what we as the player see.
I'm not the man I was when we first met.
Didn't see your black armor anywhere. You didn't go all out though. Yeah, but you didn't see your black armor either. I don't know. I want to find out more information about Foul Legacy.
You must mean my foul legacy transformation. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House.
Oh. Doesn't that mean you're weaker now, if we were to fight again?
Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
Okay. That tells us that Senora is pretty ruthless and could potentially have killed recruits in the past.
The foul legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops?
You could say that.
I'm pretty sure he's stronger even without the transformation.
I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
Oh?
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me.
That sounds like foreshadowing. We might end up meeting these characters later on in Tartaglia Story Quest, because I believe there's 3 acts. So, yeah.
You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
Protecting family is an admirable motivation. I know that all too well considering I've lost my family.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat back home?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever.
No, you have a point.
Well, how about this? If you just do one little thing for me, I'll be a good boy and go back home.
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right, what'll it be?
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research.
Oh.
Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
A reasonable wish. A risky wish? Yeah, I think it's risky not because of the safety factor, but rather because Tooser might just find out the truth.
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me, Tooser. As your brother, it's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you leave.
Exactly.
Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't seem like the best place for kids.
You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tooser's turn to take you sightseeing.
Let me think. Yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
It depends.
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Well, I guess we'll be going to the Institute of Toy Research.
Time to go.
Where things may or may not get potentially dangerous. But, we'll see you guys over there.
Time to go. Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery inside. Awesome!
What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
Huh? So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more.
Yeah, we learned from the travelers. We learned from the Dainsleif quest line that these ruin guards were created by Conria. So, yeah, that makes sense.
As to why the ruin guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another harbinger with a bad attitude. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Tooser here. Seems you did your homework ahead of time.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do?
Maybe. It's what an older brother probably should do, but probably not would.
Even Tooser understands that, now that he knows what he's fighting for. It's the very same reason that's been nestled in my own heart for so many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on, let's go in!
All right, follow me.
Although he says it's okay, based on the formula of how these stories quests usually go, I have a feeling that things are gonna get pretty ugly inside these ruins. If my memory serves me correctly, Dottore from the manga, he's a pretty messed up dude, and Tartaglia doesn't know what's inside, so there are probably gonna be some awful things that we'll see or discover that might end up putting Tooser in danger.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is a killing machine.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tooser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
Huh.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
This is bad.
Hey, Tooser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tooser be alright?
Oh.
There's another path over there. Let's move.
I sense a little bit of urgency in Child's voice. So...
Yep.
Alright. For a second there, I thought we were gonna lose this chest. Wait. Yeah, we could just cheese it. That's funny. Okay, we can just climb. Having a character like Tartaglia would really help me with all these pyro enemies, because I don't really have a whole lot of characters that can deal with pyro, because Kazuha and Klee are my main damage dealers, and the immunity to pyro damage would basically neuter a lot of the DPS that they could dish out.
Oh, the door opened! Was that you?
Oh hey, you're back. We're back. We caught up to you.
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tooser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Wow, he's just running in with absolutely no regard for safety.
I could get used to this.
The
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know, but if there's a chance it's where Tusser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
Alright, before we do that, I'm actually curious. What are your stats? Skyward Harp, crit rate. That's one of the best weapons, plus... Alright.
Blazing delight! La la la!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Tusser, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Ugh, that's bright. What is that?
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
Alright, we get this chest.
One with nature.
And then we completely cheese it with Kazuna's ability. That's funny. Alright. Uh-huh. Tusser, what are you doing? Wait. I gotta go and hit that thing, so... Oh, right. Tartaglia has a bow. I feel like I did the steps wrong, but... Hey, we managed to get there.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tusser?
Hurt? No way. This is really fun.
Fun for you, maybe. We were all scared to death.
What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends when they come to visit?
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Child for a second there was just like face palming. He's like, are we really doing this again? How am I gonna... It's just a funny reaction.
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise for you, you know.
A surprise? Oh, what sort of surprise?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around, and count down from 60.
Okay.
Okay. 60 is a really long time, though.
I see. Well, to put it bluntly...
60, 59, 58...
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
48, 47, 46, 45... Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise.
You know what, honestly? I'm surprised that a child, or even any human being for that matter, can properly count, like...
16, 12, 10...
Hey, no cheating! You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
Oh, never mind.
You noticed. Alright. 15, 14...
I don't think we'll make it in time.
3, 2, 1. Okay, you ready?
Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9,
Oh.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not.
Wow. I don't have a face cam on, but
This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops World!
I don't have a face cam on, so you can't see me reacting to that scene, but I was just smiling the whole way through. Like, holy crap, that was really cool. That was Foul Legacy. We managed to see him just completely fodderized all of these ruined guards. And he managed to set it up perfectly, too. This was a surprise your brother prepared for you, Tooser.
Wow. He actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those ruin guards around was like they really were kids' toys. But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Foul Legacy transformation again.
Oh, right, he was injured from last time. I mean, I don't think it'll be as serious as last time, though, considering he fought us and had to push himself to the limit, while here it was only for a few seconds. And he had no problems taking those guys out.
Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd my brother go?
Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek?
Oh, that's right! I was so excited that I forgot all about our game. Well, let's go look for him together, okay?
Oh, there he is. Wow. It was even prepared in such a way that, like, it even legit looks like a showcase of some sort, but yeah.
Time to go.
I suppose Tooser will get to keep his innocence for a little while longer.
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon.
You're not afraid that I might end you right here?
As I recall, you have siblings too, yes? I figured that you probably wouldn't take me out in front of my little brother.
That is a good point.
Really milking this situation, huh?
Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, you defend it to the end. That is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops action figure?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir at this point.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tusser. You'll help me out, won't you?
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. I break it, I get thrown on the ice.
The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. That nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tusser taught you that one, did he?
Go in peace, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
Before we continue, about the comment where his family is lucky to have him, I think that kind of undersells the whole point, like, of the situation, because the country of Snezhnaya is a country where the god, the Tsaritsa, has lost her love of the people, and the people have lost their love for her. Which means that they must be, like, which means that, like, the average person wouldn't exactly be living comfortable lives like they would in, like, Mondstadt, for example. So, for this guy to be powerful enough to become a Fatui Harbinger, and to be so rich, he's probably single-handedly keeping his family away from, like, just being completely helpless. So, yeah, they're lucky in a way that, you know, those words don't really do justice.
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go?
I found your brother a moment ago.
Really? Where is he?
A huge number of people suddenly wanted to buy Mr. Cyclops.
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you here on purpose.
Oh. Well, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer.
Mr. Cyclops will keep you company in his stead.
Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this size. Look, it even has my name on it. It's my very own Mr. Cyclops.
You're really loving it, huh?
You bet. My brother is the best big brother ever.
You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now that's what we tour guides call the perfect trip. Do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now?
Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else. So, let's go.
Wow, okay. So let's head back.
Downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Well, looks like our journey is gonna be a little turbulent. Except it won't, because we have teleporters. Lol.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Ma'am, young Master Tusser, I've been waiting for you.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tusser's return trip. Please, come this way.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off with strangers.
You have a good point there.
But you've been following us around this whole time.
That's also a good point. An even better point.
Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along.
What?
My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me.
Oh?
I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name.
Oh?
What a strange twist of fate!
I'm curious about what he said about us in the letter. Your brother didn't say anything mad about me. I can't speak. Your brother didn't say anything bad about me, did he?
Not at all. In fact, he said that if he ever had the chance, he'd quit his job and join you on your adventures.
Wow.
Young Master Tusser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best prepare for boarding.
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun. Well then, see you, Miss Nice Lady. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
Sure. You have a deal. Although I'm afraid we're not gonna be able to visit Snezhnaya for a long time.
Pinky promise?
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
It's a promise then.
Bye-bye, Tusser. Have a safe trip.
Okay.
Hey.
Child? So you were here this whole time? What are you hiding for? Why didn't you come and say goodbye?
Maybe he's still
Partings
too
are
injured?
special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with.
Yeah, that's just what I was about to say.
Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Jeez, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we...
Yeah. Kinda conveniently forgot about the fact that we're technically enemies, child.
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done without this time.
Aha! So you do have a heart after all.
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
I'm looking forward to it.
You best go rest up first. Don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home.
Oh?
I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Tusser.
Alright.
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, farewell, my friends, till we meet again, in Snezhnaya.
You know, the story quest suddenly makes the Lumine X-Child ship make a lot more sense. But that's as much information as I'll get into about that. Alright, it's done. I think with the completion of this story quest, we are actually just gonna go jump straight into Inazuma next now. Because, see, Child says that he's gonna fight us again, because he's gotten stronger, but little does he know, Traveler can absorb the power of the other elements, which means that one day, Traveler's gonna be so far out of reach for Child's power. Then again, maybe he might end up becoming a god himself somehow. We don't know for sure, because people who have visions have the potential to become gods or whatever, so something to think about. Thank you guys for watching, and Next up, we're going straight to Inazuma, and then we're gonna go and address these next 5 story quests. Yeah. See you then.
Tartaglia, Snezhnayan's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.